If you had to bet on Travis, say, would you push all your chips in the middle on that kid?
Yeah.
Success?
Like, I'm just cool to be around. I'm laid back, joking around, like just having fun, enjoying the day, enjoying every day.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's a great guy. I like Travis J.
And the thing I love about him now, you know, they say corners won't tackle. He will.
So you're coming in there to take a spot?
I'm coming to play. I ain't coming to sit down. For real.
I think he's focused. He's driven. He knows what he wants, and he goes out and he'll work and he'll do what he's got to do to get it done.
You won't be sad if you don't throw the football anymore, Travis?
They better let me throw at least one. At least one time. Show him a little arm.
There's nothing I found that he can't do on a football field. I mean, he's just truly talented, and he's a great teammate. I think that's one of his best qualities is he's, you know, a lot of times you see guys that are that talented aren't really good teammates, but he's a great teammate. He's a good kid to have around.
Now, people would be shocked if they watch you for the first time. Like, you play 100%, like every single play, every snap. You're playing like that's your last rep.
Coach taught us, like, no matter who in front of you, you give your all and play your all. So that's what I do. Like every play. Like if you're a little kid, you playing in front of me, you're gonna get this work. So
all of our kids take on that Cur Dog mentality that you're gonna have to kill them. You know, you ain't gonna just beat them. We just keep pushing and just find a way. You know, they always say that Cur Dog ain't never gonna starve to death. He's always gonna find a way to eat. And that's what we instill in our guys, and they buy into that mentality and that philosophy.
You know what jersey number you want to wear?
it don't really matter. It don't matter.
Really? Yeah.
It don't matter. I go out there with 99, 98. You feel me?
Is there anybody in the nation you want to line up against?
It don't matter. Whoever I meet up with, hey, it should be better.
Is there anybody?
Travis J. is from Greenville, Florida, a town in Madison County, Florida. The town has a total area of 1.3 square miles. The population of Greenville is estimated to be 746. Travis attended Madison County High School, a public high school located in Madison County, Florida, that is approximately 11 miles east of Greenville.
Cowboy football team is always at the top of the list of programs to beat in Class 1A in the state of Florida. They are the two-time defending state champs, and heading into 2019, they're looking to complete the three-peat, and they've been working all summer to make sure that happens. The secret to the Madison County football team's success could be found in a playlist.
Usually it's rap, but then at the end of a workout, whenever everybody's excited because we worked hard all day, it's usually something like Party in the USA or some slow country song.
Whatever they're listening to, it's working. The Madison County Cowboys are one of the more dominant programs in the state. 9 times they played for a state championship, winning 4. including the last 2 in Class 1A.
I think the way we've done things, you know, it's allowed us to peak towards the end of the season when you need to be peaking, and we got a target. I'd rather be at a place that got a target than doesn't, and that's just the way it is.
We take the pressure every year, so it ain't no, we just ready to play.
A target and pressure this team embraces. They thrive off of it. And their success is all credit to the work ethic they've spent years perfecting.
We've all focused on coming together as a team because we lost 20-something seniors and the younger guys are starting to step up, and the older guys realize we need everybody to pitch in and try to make us get that three-peat.
When they were in middle school, their 8th grade year, that 2020 class, I think they went 3 and 5. But they learned how to work, and they didn't quit, and they learned the process in which we do things. And it's just carried over. They went undefeated as freshmen on JV, and I think they've lost 2 games since they've been here. They're 39-2. I'd love nothing more than to walk out of Tallahassee with a 3rd straight state title for them.
And that's a song that anyone will enjoy singing. So, Party in the USA, Body Like a Back Road, the guys love it.
So they're doing the pull-ups with the added chains for weight.
Yes.
And if your push-ups aren't hard enough, put the tire on top of you.
And singing Miley Cyrus on top of it. So 2 extra points for that.
I love it. Cass, I think we need to go work out with those guys. What do you think?
In the athlete, did you play basketball first or football first?
I didn't play football until my 8th grade year. And then I played my 8th grade. I wasn't gonna play. I played my 8th grade, then I came high school my 9th grade year.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was so much into basketball, I wasn't gonna play. And then like my dad, like, I knew I was gonna play, but I was like, I'm gonna wait till my 10th grade. And my dad was like, why you not playing? I don't know, I just wanna wait till my 10th grade. But inside I wanted to play, but I wanted to play basketball. I was really gonna focus on basketball. But I asked coach, can I come out and play late? And he let me come out. And I had to run for it, so I made up. And I'm glad I did play, and he let me play football.
Travis J. was rated as a consensus 4-star defensive back, ranked the number 14 cornerback in the country by ESPN, and 17th at the position by 24/7 Sports. He played in the 2019 Under Armour All-America game. Referred to as an Ironman athlete, Travis lined up in the defensive backfield and at quarterback his senior season at Madison County. He finished his high school career 38-2 and part of back-to-back 1A state championships his junior and senior seasons. As a senior, Travis posted 44 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 4 interceptions, and 15 pass deflections in the defensive backfield. While playing quarterback his senior season, he was a 1,300-yard passer and 1,000-yard rusher with 33 total touchdowns. As a junior, Travis totaled 59 tackles and 8 interceptions, returning 2 for touchdowns. Named to Class 1A All-State Team and First Team All-Big Bend as defensive back. As a sophomore, Travis totaled 46 tackles and 8 interceptions. He lettered each year in basketball and helped lead the Cowboys to 1A state championship his senior year, completing a football-basketball championship double. As a junior on the court, Travis averaged 15.6 points, 10.8 rebounds, 8.7 assists, and 4 steals per game, finishing with 11 triple-doubles and being honored as the Big Bend Player of the Year. Travis J. signed with the Seminoles over offers from Clemson, Alabama, Georgia, and Auburn, among others.
Madison County trying to go back-to-back, taking on Baker, and this one was all Travis J. 68 yards on the QB keeper to open up the scoring account for the Cowboys. First touchdown. Baker's Jr. McLaughlin runs one in for the Gators. 15 yards for their only score of the game, and then Vincenta Allen, he's going to break off a 55-yard run. He slips past the Gator defense going downfield, expanding the Cowboys' lead. And then in the second half, it's Allen again for Madison County. Madison County just way too much for Baker. 61 yards on the touchdown, and the FSU commit, Travis J., he's going to take the option, the read, scoring once again for Madison County. The Cowboys win the 1A state title 48-6 over Baker.
Last week, the Madison County football team won the Class 1A state championship, their second state title in as many years. Today, the Cowboys are here to celebrate that title with us. Sports Director Allison Posey is with the team. And Allison, always good to have state champions visit the studio.
Yeah, Ava, I would have to say this is probably one of the favorite parts of this job. We invite state champions every single year when they win to come into the station and celebrate with us. So guys, give yourself a round of applause. Not everybody gets to do this. And I know we were talking about just a minute ago, you're actually only one of two teams to ever repeat trip here to the station. FAMU DRS girls basketball had a three-peat. They were in here. I know we're looking for a three-peat next year, right, Coach?
That's the goal. We were actually on the bus for about 5 minutes, and those guys coming back started talking about it. When do we start lifting and getting ready? I'm like, guys, let's enjoy this one for a few days, and then we'll start getting ready.
What does that say about this group, though? And I know you talk about it all the time, just how hard-nosed, gritty this team is, the work ethic of this team. You don't have to motivate them very much, do you?
No, I think that's what separates us. Number one, they're really, really close, more like brothers than teammates. But, like that, getting on the bus, wanting to know when we start back. I go in the gym Friday after school, and there's 20-something football players in there trying out for basketball the very next day, so it's a good problem to have. I think it's our culture is you want competitors, and that's what we've got right now.
I'll tell you this, too. I was sitting in my office when I heard Madison County coming down the hallway before I saw them, because the clanging of the metal. Can you guys, clang these metals real quick? Can you hear that? That's the sound of state champions right there. Sounds like a herd of cattle, but it's a beautiful sound. You guys, sweeter winning the second time around?
Yes, ma'am.
Why was it so sweet?
Because it was our last ride.
Last ride. Travis, you accounted for 160 yards rushing in this game. What was clicking for you guys?
The run game was clicking. We really wasn't getting off passing, so we just handed the ball off to me and our team. We just ran.
Coach, I mean, so many dimensions on this team, too. I mean, if it's not one guy, it's another guy stepping up. I mean, is that what makes this team so special?
Yeah, probably the most unselfish team that I've ever had the fortune of coaching. I've had guys play every play one week, and then the next week it may be a different guy's turn, and nobody pouted or threw their sucker in the dirt. Just happy to be here and whatever they can do to contribute to our success. And that'll carry you in life when you have that type of attitude, and that's what we try to get our kids to buy into. And just really, really proud of this group of kids. Really proud.
Like I said, back-to-back state champions. We have both state championship trophies here, 2017, 2018. To win and continue to add to this legacy, what does this mean for you guys?
It mean a lot to us. Like, we all deserve it, and we work hard for it. So I just thank my coaches and everybody, Gus and the position we is right now. And I thank Coach Cole for everything,
And I know a lot of you guys play multiple sports. We've won one in football. We've been this close in basketball, this close in baseball. Madison County, why is it such a special place to play sports?
Very competitive. I mean, that's basically it. Like the ball.
Like the ball. Coach, again, special group of kids. Madison County, what makes it so special?
Just, it doesn't have to be athletics. It can be band. It can be anything our young people are involved in, dance. It doesn't matter. Our community supports our young people. Our community likes to see our young people have success and to watch them grow and carry on and go off and be successful adults. And we got a really good group of just people in general in our town that really support everything that our kids do. And they believe in our programs, and they believe in our coaches and our teachers, and just a great time right now to be in Madison County.
I would say so, and it's always fun having you guys on. Again, I hope we have you back in a couple months for basketball, for baseball, and I'm just going to pencil in for football next year. Can we do that?
We're going to try.
We're going to try. Guys, so much fun talking about Madison. I feel like we're talking about them all the time, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Ava? After 28 games, one win is all the Madison County boys basketball team needs to bring home a state championship. Standing in the way, defending Class 1A state champion Wildwood. And Wildwood is the team that beat the Cowboys in last year's Final Four en route to that title. Madison trailed by 10 at the break today, but do not count out those boys. Travis J taking over in the third, the swipe, the lay-in, and the foul. Madison County trails by 5, 35-30. Jump ahead, J up ahead to Dylan Lawson, and this, folks, is a one-point ball game. Cowboys led by 1 after 3 to the fourth quarter. The Florida State football signee at it again through traffic. Madison leads 45-44, tied at 56. This one actually settled in overtime and in OT. Jay continuing to shine. He dropped 16 today. The Cowboys struggled at the line all night, but tied at 60. A technical foul on Wildwood gave Vincente Mitchell 2 free throws, and he drained them. Wildcats had one last chance. It does not fall, and that does it, folks. 62-60. Madison County is bringing it home.
It's a wonderful feeling, coming up on the short end in a similar type game. I mean, it feels real good to come up on that side of it this time. I just seen the lights go off on the backboard, and everybody jumping.
For basketball to come and win, and for us being a football school, it's great to go back home with a win. Everybody know we just ain't no football school, we basketball too. We can do it all around. Baseball, all that, so it feels great.
We'll be presented with an honorary game jersey in front of fellow teammates, students, faculty, family members, and local media. Thanks to support from our presenting sponsor, American Family Insurance, the Under Armour All-American Game will visit more than 80 high schools nationwide this fall. More than 90 of the nation's premier high school football players have been selected by ESPN Recruiting to participate in the 2019 Under Armour All-American Game presented by American Family Insurance. Former selections include NFL Pro Bowl wide receiver Julio Jones of the Atlanta Falcons and A.J. Green of the Cincinnati Bengals, in addition to 50 first-round selections in the NFL Draft in the past 7 years. Current college stars such as Houston's Ed Oliver, Auburn's Jared Stidham, and Michigan's Rashawn Gary have also participated in this game. American Family Insurance and the Under Armour All-American Game have teamed up to create 2 great social media contests that give you the chance to attend this year's Under Armour All-American Game sunny Orlando, Florida. So take a lot of pictures from today's ceremony. In your seats, you'll find cards with instructions on how to follow our social media channels and specific guidelines on our contest. But now at this time, I'd like to welcome your head football coach, Coach Cole, to say a few words to present Travis J. Under Armour All-American Game Jersey. Coach Cole.
All right, we're going to get this jersey in just a second. I want to take this time to encourage you young guys. When I first saw Travis play football in the 8th grade down in Taylor County, they were losing 28-0 at halftime. He was about that tall at the time. He was a short little fellow. And he was bebopping around there at halftime. And I can't remember exactly what I said to him, but I pretty much asked him, are you going to go lead your team and try to come back, or are you just going to keep bebopping around? Just walk around the field, things like that. And he brought them back. They tied it in overtime. They eventually lost, but he brought them back and tied the game. And then when he got here in 9th grade, he wasn't real sure he was going to play. He's going to be the next LeBron, like so many other guys. But he came out. He's worked his tail off. He's done everything we've asked him to do. And I think since he's been on varsity, our record's like 35-2, 36-2, somewhere in that nature. This is a team game. This is a team award here. Obviously, he wouldn't be up here without his teammates. But for all you young guys who think maybe this can't be you one day, it can. You just keep plugging, you keep working, and good things will happen. We're really proud of him. He's the 4th guy in our school's history to get to participate in this game. And that's a big deal, real big deal. Real big deal for Madison County, because we're not the biggest school in the world, and to have 4 guys go in the last 10 years playing this game is a really big deal. So today we're excited to present Travis J. with an honorary game jersey commemorating his selection to the 2019 Under Armour All-American Game. Travis J., congratulations on achieving your dream of becoming an Under Armour All-American. We look forward to seeing you play in Florida.
Florida State won the toss. They elected to defer. So Parker Grothaus will be kicking away. Our sideline reporter today is Katie George. Good afternoon, Katie.
Good afternoon, Tess. Greg, there's no question COVID-19 has certainly made us all make some changes. Take Georgia Tech, for example. The team would usually travel on 3 to 4 buses from Atlanta to Tallahassee for today's game. Yesterday, they took 11 buses to ensure that players and coaches could properly social distance during the drive. And as masks are now required on the sidelines, Jeff Collins personally designed them. He's all for them.
So after just sprint right for Sims, looking downfield, and it is intercepted. That is Asante Samuel Jr., and he's got a blocker in front, but he's dragged down that time by Jack DeFore, the senior lineman. But mistake number one for the freshman quarterback Sims. Asante Samuel with the interception.
And this is just a quarterback staring right at his target and taking the defender there as well. You're going to see him work a little wheel route. You see Asante Samuel, he stays true to his zone. He stays to the outside. He watches the quarterback's eyes the entire way and drifts right into the pass. And this is just something you learn as a young player. You have to negotiate defenders with your eyes, or else you'll see one of the best corners in all of college football make a play on it.
Easy on your quarterback. Dave Patinode's done a nice job of that throughout the course of the night.
11 yards there. Safety blitz. Lofts it up, and fortunately for him, it goes incomplete, but a flag comes down right where the coverage was. And that was Travis Jay, the safety, who was coming after the ball. Big tech receiver. Raymond Woody was coming in on safety blitz.
Downfield, number 54, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Well, instead, they're going to get the true freshman right tackle, Jordan Williams.
Yeah, look at the right side. He's more than 3 yards downfield when the ball releases Sims' hand. I'm glad that that was the call, because if it was pass interference, I would have had an issue with that. Both guys going for the football. If you see the fans here,
that's what they thought it was.
In Tallahassee, not real thrilled about the call. However, it ended up working on their behalf. It's a good call, actually, from the back judge, recognizing that that right tackle Williams had slipped down in his first college game.
On the left side gave way. The ops time is slow, 1.5. Got to be 1.25 at this level of ball. And now, because of that block PAT, we got a tie game as Travis Jay has a fine return. At 18 inside the 29 inside the 10. And right now, Travis Jay is going to be on the other end. Another flag is down as this bounces out near the 20. Been a busy day for Marcus Woods and this ACC crew, from lightning delays to a lot of calls.
Illegal formation, kicking team, 5 men in the backfield. 5-yard penalty, fourth down.
We'll give you 4. We won't give you 5. So the illegal formation. Somebody wasn't up on the line. Jeff Collins would love to have this win. It's a guy who feeds off of recruiting momentum and belief and confidence, and this would get that rolling. So Harvin back out there to punt again. And Jay back at the 19-yard line looking for the return. And he calls for the fair catch, and he secures it at about the 17-yard line. So there's going to be a $1:51 on the clock. Florida State trailing by 3.
And Parker Grotehouse, strong-legged kicker from Ohio, to boot it away. Cameron Harrison breaks, and good look at game 3 of the King era. This is Harris on the pitch, and he somersaults about 2 yards short of the marker, brought down by Travis Jay.
The way Louisville did last week. So when you go against Templo, simplify, get lined up, and get ready to play.
In his first game as a Hurricane, the grad transfer from FIU booted 4 field goals, including a school record 57-yarder. And a whole bunch of kickoffs were touchbacks. Fuller there trying to stop Lashley's offense tonight. We had that wild Memphis SMU game a year ago, won by the Tigers late. More than 100 points scored. A nightmare for defensive coaches, but a lot of fun to watch. Right. We need 4 on this third down. King has time, zips it across the middle, and the catch is made for a first down. Great job by Harley to hold on as he took a shot.
Yeah, he is.
He's still got the football, looking to run, extend the play, flips it high, and incomplete. Harley was making a huge effort to reach up and get the ball. Travis Jay gave him a shot.
Yeah, it was a great fake. I think part of the most of that defense thought that they were running the football there. Big time hit there to dislodge that football. Well done there to be able to get him off the ball, Travis Jay. But Chris, I'm going to talk real quick about the
interception earlier. Headed to the sidelines or in the locker room. And Miami now in this 3rd and 10. King flushed, flips it short, and Harris has got the outlet. That's his specialty, hurdling tacklers. He lost the ball, went out of bounds, tried to jump over Jay, so the Hurricanes keep the football and get a first down.
Yeah, Florida State brought the blitz. They were hoping to get home, but nobody left to pick up the back out of the backfield. And you're right, Harris likes to do that. He's been airborne a few times, and looks like Florida State did their homework. They were ready for him to go airborne, and that time Travis Jay dislodged the ball.
King on the keeper, takes a shot. I might want to limit the hits on the quarterback at this point. If you're calling the plays for Miami, if you're Lashley, maybe let him hand off and throw it, huh? And now this Canes offense, which has scored in all of its possessions, does go right back to work. Hope on the near side, tightropes his way, and it's to the 36 before Warner knocked him out. Pick up a 9.
Pope has great speed, and especially those quick throws. If he's got a cushion with a corner, he's shown tonight he can make a guy miss. And now they get tighter coverage from Samuel.
King keeps it and spins and eludes the tackle Jay briefly. It's a first down to the 43.
Charlie Ham puts toe to leather, and we are underway. Travis Jay will field it in the end zone and take it out to the 15, to the 20, and dropped at about the 25. Challenging season. Those showing pressure, they bring just 4. They drop back. This time Calhoun on the completion. He's close to that first down marker. Let's see where they spot him. Right at it. Travis Jay forced him out of bounds, but they're going to give him the first down. 7-point game at the half. Seminoles have scored 14 unanswered here in the second. Diamont backpedaling, throws it up for grabs, and it's intercepted.
Just running into traffic. Well, there's Jake Bobo right there on a little stop route. Sorry, it was Marweedy coming across the field. Wow, what a one-handed catch. I didn't even see that on the initial one. Hey-o, give me that. They would like this year. They haven't been able to really cause as many sacks and turnovers as they're used to doing either.
Fair catch by Travis Jay at his own 32. We see Rodemaker in at quarterback.
On the one-handed interception in the third quarter, just talk about what you saw, and have you ever made a play similar to that ever?
I say, yes, sir, I have. Just that's me playing basketball, like going up for a rebound. But that whole play, I just read the quarterback and went through my keys and when he made the play.
Next will be Irish FL from Warchamp.
Do you guys feel like as you get towards the end of the season that guys, Coach Fuller mentioned that you were in the right place to make that play, Hamsa was in the right place to make his interception. Do you feel like you guys now have a better understanding of how the defense is supposed to work and where everybody's supposed to be?
I say yes, sir. We are. That's what it's been about since we've been having these weeks off. Just us coming together as a team and just understanding our jobs and what we need to do to help the team and win.
Anything else for Travis? We'll go back to Ira.
Travis, some teams around the country have decided they don't want to play in bowl games because the season's gone on so long. You guys have one more game remaining. Do you get the sense guys would want to keep playing, or are you guys in that same situation, ready to kind of get this over with?
Right now, our main focus is Wake Forest. Like, we have a game this week, so that's all we're focusing on, to go out there and win and do our best and get the dub. So we're not worrying about the bowl game right now. We're focusing on this week.
All right, next will be Ryan Kelly from WCTV.
Hey, Travis, I know you mentioned, that pick, just like going up for a board in basketball. Obviously played a lot of basketball in Madison.
Yes,
just How much do you think playing a second sport kind of helped condition you to be a better athlete and play football at this high level?
I say you can ask any two-way athlete, like playing basketball, it can help in a lot of ways of playing football because good IQ and things like that and the way the game speed is. So me playing basketball really helped a lot with my eyes and stuff like that.
Travis Jay was a guy that from the moment he stepped onto Florida State's campus had everybody talking. He was the 14th ranked cornerback in the country coming out of Madison County High School in 2019 and is a guy that was also utilized on special teams for the Seminoles last season too. He's a guy that can do it all, and in his second season in Garnet and Gold that still holds true. Defensive backs coach Marcus Woodson saying Tuesday that they are practicing Travis at several different defensive positions. He said the redshirt freshman has grown up a lot. Travis has had a good camp and he's ready to see how he can help this football team and what he can accomplish this fall.
Versatility is something that's important. Whenever you can move a guy around and allow him to play safety and corner, that gives you some flexibility in terms of personnel. I like where he's at right now from a down standpoint. So, you know, he just got to continue to develop mental toughness. You know, that's my message to him right now. And, you know, once he does that, he'll definitely be he has all conference potential for sure.
Florida State opens the season September the 5th when they host Notre Dame.
So how's the settling in a cornerback? How's that gone for you?
It's easy adjustment. I always played corner. I came in my freshman year playing corner, so easy adjustment. No problem.
You still feel like you can move around if they need you at other positions, or are you specifically corner?
I can move around and play other positions, but at corner I just move there, so I'm focusing on technique, just preparing, you know. But I always can move around from safety to anywhere they need me to go.
What do you like about that position? Coach Fuller mentioned that he likes guys that want to compete there. Yeah. How much fun?
Corner is really one-on-one battle all the time. You either gonna win your one-on-ones or you gonna lose. So I'm a dog and I don't prepare on losing. So yeah, that's what it is.
Like by the end of last year, you're really coming into your own. I guess how much did a healthy offseason and a full offseason really help you in that regard?
It helped me well. I had to do a lot of adjustments, get in the training room, treatment and stuff like that. So them things I've been working on. I'm in the training room every day getting treatment. So I'm feeling good and better than I was last year.
This is like having a full normal off season and preparing and everything. Like how much better do you feel about things going into this year compared to last year?
Last year we didn't get that much opportunity to do things as a team with the coaches. There was a lot of Zoom and stuff last year. So with us being out here every day with camp, being together, competing, the coaches doing their job and everything, it make everything a little better and smoother.
Are you about the same size as last year, or are you bigger now?
I'm bigger. I'm up to 203 right now.
How's that feel?
It feels good. I feel light, still moving well. I feel faster, stronger, so yeah, I feel good.
How much are you looking forward to actually getting the season going and Notre Dame coming in with a full crowd?
I'm ready. I've been ready months and months. We just ready, but we taking a day at a time, working every day, coming out here battling with each other, getting each other better. So just know September 5th we're gonna be ready.
Horses in that span. Notre Dame won the toss. They elect to receive. Chris Tyree will be back to field the Parker Roadhouse pick. Big Ten for many years. 1st and 20 after we clean up all the penalty flags. Tyree showing that speed as he makes his way towards midfield. Travis Jay finally gets to him, 12 yards there.
And I like the call there by offensive coordinator Tommy Rees. Backed up, had a big mistake on the hold, 1st and 20. What are you thinking at that point? Draws and screens, man. Hand out that draw.
Presbyterian against St. Andrews. That's the FCS record. Here's Jay on the return. Travis Jay trying to work his way and makes it to the 20-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Crowd's getting loud, looking for a stop. Cone going all the way downfield,
just denied at the last second. He wanted Lindsey, and Travis Jay defended it.
Really nice there by Travis Jay. And a good job by this Florida State defense. Reeling just a little bit. Look at the recovery. And Jay with his eye on the ball the entire time. Not trying to cover the receiver, obviously. Trying to play the football in the air. It's a great job of getting a hand on it, knocking it down, and killing that end of half 2-minute operation.
Travis Jay will stay out there as the punt returner for the Noles. Bramblitt's 4th punt of the night for the Irish. Fair catch at the 26.
Where his toes are, he needs to throw the ball about 60 yards in the air. That'll give you the most room to potentially reel one in. He's got to buy some time to get there.
He launches it. It's short of the end zone, and it is picked off. Travis Jay finishes off regulation with an interception. And for those of you yesterday who were sitting back saying, I can't get enough of this sport, it is so good. Well, guess what? Great way to start the season. And isn't this game oh so good? The Irish win it in a thriller in Tallahassee.
ACC opener for Louisville. Florida State looking to get in the win column for the first time this season. And Schroff, Mike Golick Jr., Taylor McGregor down on the sidelines. So glad you could be with us. Florida State won the toss. They defer, and Louisville will receive. Louisville with its worst starting field position of the game. Cunningham to throw, and completes toward the sideline. It's Watkins, another catch. 2nd and 1, and now you can open up the playbook. Cunningham today dangerous with his feet and his arm.
And we get a sack from Jermaine Johnson finally in this game, and they hold him on 3rd down.
First punt of the game for Mark Vassett, 24-year-old former construction worker from Australia, and a 24-year-old freshman. The speedy Keyshawn Helton waits at his 14.
At the bottom, he's been his go-to in key situations all game.
Had big catches last week as well against UCF. Five-man pressure. Cunningham completes inside the 40. And now a decision after that gain of about 11 for Scott Satterfield's team.
I think you're still going for it here. You keep the offense on field. This has been the area where you've had the most success.
In 2021, Travis Jay played in 10 games with 1 start. He recorded 17 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 4 pass breakups. Also totaled 104 yards on 4 kickoff returns. He started in the season opener versus number 9 Notre Dame and registered 1 solo tackle, 1 interception, and 1 pass breakup. He made season-high 6 tackles and added 1 pass breakup versus Louisville. He recorded career-long 41-yard kickoff return, 1 solo tackle, and 1 pass breakup at North Carolina. He registered 5 tackles, 4 solo, and 1 pass breakup versus Jacksonville State, and made 3 tackles at Wake Forest. He grabbed 1 interception versus Syracuse, made 1 tackle at Clemson. He also saw action at UMass, Miami, and in the season finale at Florida.